Yes, and welcome back to the Ash Williams Show. My name is Ash Williams, and I am fired up. How the fuck are ya? Come on. A live guitar from Slash from Guns N' Roses, who's self-isolating. Nice. Woo! Loving it. Really loving it today. Don't know who's on the keyboard. Bang! Geez, that was a bit of fun. Who wants to do that again? Here we go. I really do need to investigate what instruments are played. Dun, 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 dun. I reckon it's a keyboard of some sort. But thank you to Slash for doing that. That's okay, Ash. All right, let's get a simultaneous sip going. 3, 2, 1. That's pretty good. It's Mokona number 5. Maybe what I'll do is an instructional how to make a Mokona. I'm going to teach you how to make, because everyone's doing it in this Corona world. They want to impart their knowledge, and most of the knowledge is incorrect. And who cares? Who cares? But in terms of how to make a Mokona, I think that's pretty good content. Yeah. Teach you how to make a long black. I'm going to write myself a note. Long black and an iced coffee. Would you like to see an instructional on that? Why wouldn't Mokona want me to do that? I mean, they're just the arrogance of Mokona. I know I've just gone full circle in the space of about 15 seconds, but Corona does that to you. That's a symptom of Corona. Just on Corona, how are you going with dating? I mean, it's tough out there, folks. Real tough. I saw a pretty girl in the street like yesterday, kind of said hello, like, hey, and she literally, this is not a joke, she literally ran away. Ran. She was walking, she ran. I don't know how to take that. The thing about Corona is that she still might be keen. She might just be social D-ing. So you can't take anything personally. She did yell out, "Get the fuck away from me." But again, it could be a compliment. She wants to see me when Corona dies down. I don't know. I don't even know her name. I don't know who she is. But dating is tough. I got a text from my mum, and she said, during Corona, don't date any weirdos. I'm like, I try to do that anyway, Mum. What kind of a shambles do you think I usually run? Like, if we go back in history, like BC, before Corona, it's not a bad little fucking flick off the pads. So if we go 3 months ago, 3 BC or something, so you think I was dating weirdos, Mum? Actually, let's call her. Let's call her. She's really the flavour of the day, the month, the year, the life. Mum is she's killing it at the moment. I just did a Studio 10 cross, and all they wanted to talk about was my mum. Here we go. We'll see if she answers. You got to remember, last time I called her off this, she got pranked.
Jenny speaking.
Yeah, Mum, it's Ash.
Oh, hi. How you going?
Yeah, good. What's happening?
Oh, no, I'm just at work. I'm working.
Oh, you're at work?
I'm at
Okay.
work.
Oh, okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All good.
Peter,
Love
bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Good stuff. Mum's too busy for me. Mummy's at work. But look, I tell you, if you can get through this Corona period, if you're single, if you can get through this period without texting your ex, you deserve a knighthood. All right? There's nothing more heroic in my book. It's fucking hard, man. And some of my exes, they're a bit of fun. To be fair. Miss them. Not all of them, but miss them. Miss some. What else have I got for you? The nappy video from last week went really well on Instagram. If you want to watch that, it's all over my Instagram or YouTube. And I got a message from an OG Cap 500, John Patterson, on Insta. And he said he'd join Patreon if I took my mum's advice. If you missed it, I'm going to play it for you again. This is my mum's voicemail to my brother.
I was just really ringing, like I keep hearing that there's a shortage of masks. You could always get nappies and tie them around your face, like they're soft and they would sort of, you put them in a V and you just sort of tie them around your face if there are no masks or something.
So Johnny Patterson said, if you take your mum's advice and wear a nappy as a mask, I will join Patreon. And I really need the numbers on Patreon. So look, I've already spent $40 on nappies because I couldn't get the right one. What's the deal with nappies? I just want a white one. Stop with the prints. I got polka dots on this one, which is fine, but there's enough with the prints. I just want a plain white nappy like the old days. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to put this on. It's pretty simple. I'll give you an instructional on how to put on a nappy as a mask. I'm going to get a brand new one. I want the Velcro to be absolutely... Yeah, this one's Velcro-y as. Jesus. All right, watch this. I'll see if I can keep the mic there. Oh, it's pretty tough. Hang on. So you put it around your neck like a bib. But it doesn't... What's going on? I think my neck's gotten fatter. I've tried one on before, they're different sizes. Fucking nappies, man. They don't make them to be good masks, do they? Uh-oh. But that's how you do it. I did it before. Maybe there's a better way. Oh my God, have I been doing it wrong? Yes. This is better. So then you tie it up like that and you're cruising. Cruising for a bruising. You know when in Clueless, riding with my homies. You wear this on, cruising for a bruising. Tell you what, this one stinks. This one's actually been used, but you got to stay safe out there. So Johnny Patterson, I see you, my friend. Hope you enjoy. I'll put this on the socials too. Let's take that off. Whew. Bloody hell. But I spent all this money on nappies. And I'll tell you one thing about walking down the street with nappies. You get attention from ladies. And this is what we need to combat corona. You combat corona by having an imaginary baby. Yes. I'm walking down the street in Bondi Beach, right, with a 20-pack of Huggies, and a lot of women were like nodding at me. You know, even some guys were like, "You're a good dad." Like that kind of look, that kind of like, I respect you, you know? And it was nice. It was nice. So I might just try and do the nappy thing a couple of days a week because I've got like a 20 pack of nappies there. I'm not going to use them, but I'll use them as a prop for walking around the streets. They're not that heavy either. I could easily, do half hour, 45 minutes carrying them. I'll report back in. I will report back in. Bam, bam, bam. What else have I got for you? It's just on Studio 10. If you want to watch that, go to my socials. Good to be back on Studio 10. Haven't been on that show for ages. You know, I mean, the good thing about Corona is it gets me back on Studio 10. So every cloud, you got to try and stay fit in Corona. Obviously, I still play tennis, and I beat my brother in tennis the other day. But because of Corona, he wouldn't shake my hand. So, I mean, Corona is, if you're a bad sport, you must love Corona. There's never been a better time to be a bad sport. But yeah, I flogged him. I flogged him hard. And I am in Bondi Beach, and don't know if you watch the news about Corona, but the backpackers, geez, they need a belting. Someone needs to fucking sort these backpackers out. They're out there giving Corona. They were having a party last night. I'll put up a photo on YouTube. What is going on? I saw, now you can't have more than 2 people, right? If you're working out, etc., and making love. And I saw these backpackers, and there were 3 of them. And I was on the phone to my mum, and I walked past them and gave them like the dirtiest look. And then I said to Mum, Mum, I just saw 3 people walking together. I'm going to say something. It fucking pisses me off, Mum. And Mum said, don't, Darls, don't. You don't know who they are. They could be murderers. They could be carrying a weapon. And I was like, yeah, good point. Good point. So I just kept walking, but next time I see them, if they're walking in 3s, guess what? I'll be carrying a weapon. So bring it, backpackers. Bring it. I mean, backpackers are dodgy enough at the best of times. I mean, fuck, man. Now with Corona, backpackers are never more dangerous. Forget about AIDS and herpes and gonorrhea. I mean, that's good times. Now they're carrying the Corona. Fucking hell. What a time to be alive, folks. What a time to be alive. We're going to get your calls and your texts any moment. Here's a story. Now, I play tennis with a guy often, and he retold this story about his friend who is in a wheelchair, and he goes to prostitutes, sex workers. Sex workers just doesn't sound right. Sorry, it just doesn't. And so he goes in. He's quite rich, this disabled dude. And he goes in there and books services for the whole day. So it was like from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jesus Christ, that was so loud. From 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. he books prostitutes. And $1,500, by the way, $1,500. And my mate said to the wheelchair dude, so did you have like lots of different women? Like, did you really, meet them all? And he goes, no, I only spent my time with one lady. And my mate goes, one? What are you doing? You paid $1,500. You've got the keys to the place. And he goes, no. Because what I did is I took her temperature before we started making love. And I knew that she didn't have corona. She passed the fitness test. And the wheelchair guy's not a doctor, but apparently he knows corona symptoms. So he did the temperature. He checked her pulse. Oh my God, someone's calling! Jesus Christ. Yes, you are live on the Ash Williams Show. Who's this?
Jed Nee.
Oh, Jed Nee. Jesus, mate. How the fuck are you?
Going well. How are you?
Very, very well. Jed Nee is a rabid listener. Is that a fair assumption?
You can go with that. I just woke up.
Oh, yeah? Very nice. Very nice, mate. What can I do for you, Jed? What can I do for you, Jedney?
I just want to give your listeners and your viewers an offer, Ash.
Yeah, mate.
Some of your listeners may be aware that I'm a marriage celebrant. I form a sponsor of the Ash Williams Show. So I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. We can do some freebies for the listeners.
Free marriages?
Well, we can do commitment ceremonies, vow renewals, and baby namings over Zoom. How does that sound?
Over Zoom. I like it. That's
you can be there. So it's free if Ash is on the call.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yep. Zoom. I like it. Why is Zoom preferred over Skype?
Well, I don't know. Apparently you can have multiple people in Skype. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm just too scared.
Yeah. Why are you scared?
I don't know. I'll try today, but yeah, I don't know. I like Zoom.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, yeah. Well, look, if anyone wants to do, what was it, Jedney? It was.
We can do a commitment ceremony, a vow renewal, or a baby name.
I like it. So contact either yourself, Jedney. What's your email again?
Best thing to do is jump on the www.celebrant.melbourne.
Yep.
And get in contact with me, and we'll set up a commitment ceremony. Well, preferably commitment ceremony, and Ash can be there as well to be a part of it.
I'd love to be a part of it. Haven't been to a wedding for ages, which is good and bad. I mean, I can't help but take it personally, but weddings are boring. It would be much better if we could just tap into Zoom, and I can get on with my life. No offense.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Absolutely. All right. So if you want to get married, commitment ceremony, baby names, do you do baptisms?
No.
I will do a baptism. If you want your baby baptized, I will do it over Zoom. The baby will probably need to be with me, though. You need to drop your baby off to the office. Then you leave, get in your car. You watch on Zoom. We do the baptism and then pick your baby up.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
I got nappies too, man. I got all these nappy props. So if anything happens, I can change a nappy.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right.
What do you got nappy props for?
Because a couple of episodes ago, my mum was saying wear a nappy as a mask to my brother. And John Patterson, Cap 500, said, listen, if you wear a nappy as a mask, I'll join Patreon. So yeah, got to try and do some deals, Jedney, in these Corona times. You got to keep Patreon rock hard, man.
Yeah.
You got to fluff it up. Your Patreon.
I'm in there.
Oh, bloody hell.
Everyone else is missing out.
Look, man, we got a big one coming up. This is the Patreon plug for this episode. Recording today, brand new Ash and Ed episodes. They're going to be loose.
Oh, nice.
Ed's fired up. Ed needs to be let off the chain. So get ready. Everything that I can't say on this podcast, which is not much, will be on the new Ash and Ed episodes. The best thing is Ed. Ed will be off the chain because usually Ed's got to be quite commercial, short back and sides like his hair. But we'll let him out in the paddock.
Do that. Very good.
Yeah, very good, mate. You excited? You don't sound very excited by that.
No, I'm just thinking about what I'm going to have for lunch.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Hey, look, Johnny, I don't want to bore you any longer. All right.
No worries.
I'll talk to you later. Thanks for the call.
See you, mate.
Thanks, Ledge. Bye-bye. There you go. There you go. You can still get married. Baptisms, all the works here at the Ash Williams Show. I don't want to be uncouth, but circumcisions, we can do them over Zoom and etc. Now, where was I with the story? So basically, he took this sex worker's temperature, and because he knew that she was no corona, he stayed with her the whole day. $1,500, and the wheelchair guy is getting her over again because the brothel shut down. Because of ScoMo shut the brothels down. So he's actually inviting the lovely lady over to his place for another full day. But word on the streets, my tennis mate told me he's trying to get a cheaper price now because in theory, she hasn't got to pay any surcharge to the brothel owner. So I don't know. So I said $1,000, $999 would be a pretty good deal, but I'll report back in on that. Let's get some texts on the hotline, 0406 284 954. Also, I'll tell you a bonus Patreon story that I can only tell on Patreon that I'm in trouble for at the moment. But that's why it needs to be on Patreon, because if the person who is upset with me sees this, then they'll be even more upset. So I've got to put it on Patreon. Got a great story. Boom. Got a text here. Can Ed get you on Dancing with the Stars? Maybe. Oh, here we go. Fuck, I like this text. This is good. Now we are, you know what? I forgot the message. Yes. I'm loving this text. Here we go. G'day, Ash. I'm not impressed. You need to cull. As a member of the original CAP 500, long-time listener dating back to the Ash and Ed art show, I don't feel like a valued member with triple the amount of people in the CAP now. I chatted to you at last year's comedy festival and you confirmed I guessed correctly regarding the packet of dingers. Don't make me leak it. Cull. They could have corona. We need to gather in a group of 500 only. What a wonderful text. It's from Haley. I love that. I love so many things about that message. We are going to cull. Do you know what? Fuck this. There's not enough noise on our Insta. It kind of looks like any other podcast's Insta now, which is not what we're about. There are so many terrible podcasts out there that should lose their podcast license. All right? And we need to make some fucking noise. Right? No? Right? Right? Right. All right, we're going to cull. Really excited by this. Fuck yeah, come on. Let's get another text. Ash, making some noise here, mate. It's Mitch Tuzzy, Cap 500. Gotta say, loving the content recently as I'm catching up a bit that I've missed. I wanted to let you know that I really want to sign up to Patreon, but have a theory that the worse you are going financially, the better the content can be. So I can't do it at the moment, mate. In fact, I'm going to do a graph and send it through. Still a huge fan, Tuz. Thanks, Tuz. Look, mate, the content is... I'm not doing that well financially, so how badly do you want me to be doing? Like, bro, I'm so close to fucking getting my dick out here for 20 cents on a live cam on YouTube. Like, dude, you want me on my fucking... on the bones of my ass on the street with a cardboard cutout with Texter, then you'll join Patreon? Well, guess what? It won't work then because I won't have any fucking Wi-Fi. Do the right thing, Tuzzy. Patreon.com/Ash Williams Show. I need your money. Got a text here. Oh my God, Ash. Your dad's email joke. I literally can't breathe. I'm crying with laughter and I'm on the floor and can't get up. Thank you. Day made. No, week made. Love you loads. Donna at Show Me the Sizzle. Love you, Donna. Love you for loving that joke. I don't know if it's that funny, but love that you loved it. Thank you for all the happy birthday messages. Some lovely ones in there, just one there. Happy birthday, Ash. I hope you're having a cracker, even in lockdown. Why not give yourself an extra spoonful of Mokona? After all, it's a celebration. Wonderful message. So many messages. I'm loving this. Here we go. Ash, how the fuck are you? Aaron here, and I need some advice. I've been drinking a little bit more in isolation than I was before, and I need to know if you recommend this or you think it would be a good time to try and cut back a bit. Hope you're fired up, Take care, mate. Thanks, Aaron. Brother, it's a good question. Look, mate, let your hair down. But I wouldn't be letting it down like fully out of the ponytail every day. Give yourself a few off days to try and drink some water. And then you're going to enjoy the drinks even more. You know, I've got a drink day scheduled tomorrow. I'm pumped. I'm going to be drinking with my niece. She won't be drinking, but I'll be drinking. And I'm looking forward to that because I've had a few days off. So, yeah, man. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just have a few. If you have a drink every day, then that's fine. But don't blow it out every day, is what I'm saying. That doesn't relate to masturbation. You can do that as much as you want. You can blow that out every day. Do that. I'd actually increase that. That's my prescription to you. Increase the wanking, decrease the drinking. Another texter. Fired up, self-isolation and going through some old notes on my phone. I had this worked out in 2007. Yeah, it's a great text. Whoever that is it says, beep, beep, was the guy who bought the $4 worth of petrol and the packet of dingers on the 14th of the 6th, 17. I like that this guy, whoever it is, has written himself a message just in case he forgets. Got to respect that. Another text, and then we got to wrap up the pod. Hey, Ash. Jane, in brackets, sorry here. Hope you're well. Would love to ring in, but I'm at work. Just wanted to throw out that I actually purchased Border Protection Squad a few years ago on iTunes. So once this virus is done and we can socialize again, everyone is invited round to mine to watch it. Keep up the good work. Hashtag Patreon party. Hashtag make some noise. Kiss, hug, kiss, hug. Thank you so much, Jane. And I've got to give Jane a shout out too. She's so lovely. She supported the show non-stop and she sent me a really nice message on my birthday. What was it? Here it is. Happy birthday, Ash. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'll throw in an extra $5 to Patreon so you can get yourself a takeaway long black or flatty white on me. So thank you, Jane. It's much appreciated. That is the end of the podcast, folks. I got to most of what I wanted to get to. I'll be telling that secret story on Patreon. Of course, there's Ash and Ed, brand new episodes. I'm really excited about that. Patreon.com/Ash Williams Show. And for the rest, social media, it's all there. And give us a call whenever you want. You can leave a voicemail or a text on 0406 284 954. And that is the podcast. Thank you again for listening. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're going well with whatever you're doing. It's a weird time. So look, I hope this podcast can bring you some abnormality to your day. But yeah, that's the podcast. This is the Ash Williams Show. Love you a lot. Stay safe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. The Ash Williams Show is recorded in front of a live studio audience. But due to coronavirus, there's no audience, so you can't hear the laughs.